Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are playing Peer into the Abyss combo deck here. There's a couple different ways you can go with Peer into the Abyss. So it's a 7 mana card, sorcery speed. Target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life. Round up each time. So basically we can either target the opponent or ourselves. If we have this and Underworld Dreams on the battlefield, we target opponent, and whenever opponent draws a card, it deals 1 damage to that player. If we have Teferi's Tutelage, hopefully we can survive through, being able to lose half our life total, but we can also have us draw half our deck. Whenever we draw a card, target opponent mills 2 cards, which is putting the top 2 cards into the graveyard. Then we can also just do that to mill them out completely. So we basically have 2 ways to kind of go off with this deck with Teferi's Tutelage and get up to Peer to the Abyss. So we built a really janky deck here. I did build a deck that was just straight mono black, Peer into the Abyss for Underworld Dreams and Omnixilus. I think that's probably the better way to go with it, but I wanted to build kind of the janky fun version of this where we get to do both things. And we do have a pretty good game plan for it all. So Teferi's Tutelage, first off, they stack up really, really well. This is a Psychic Corrosion type of effect that we've had. In fact, I'm going to go the opposite way. 3 Underworld Dreams and 4 Teferi's Tutelages. There we go. Because this does stack up really well. If we get multiple of these out, it's really nice. We've seen it with Psychic Corrosion being really, really powerful. The fact that this also enters the battlefield and draws and discards, we can be digging into our Peer into the Abysses. We can also utilize it to be digging into our lands, so that we can hit our lands to get to Peer to the Abyss. It's really hard to hit, and so that's kind of the game plan with this deck. Is we're trying to play a control style deck. We have our Ritual Sits, we have Cry of the Canarium, a bunch of removal with Eliminate and Tyrant Scorn, which is really powerful here. And then Maze Mind Tome, another new card that comes in here to be able to scry for us. It helps us draw more cards for Teferi's Tutelage. Once it leaves the battlefield, if you have if there are 4 or more page counters onto it, then you exile it. If you do, you gain 4 life. So it does help out a little bit with more aggro-y decks as well. And so that's kind of the game plan there. And then next list to be kind of an extra copy of Underworld Dreams. It does the same exact effect, except you can also kill creatures, make them draw 2 cards. Ashiok, just really good on the top end. We do have the other Ashiok, so if we're milling them over a bunch, all that kind of stuff, we can just end up getting up to the -7 with this and getting to play, 3 cards from their deck, which is really, really powerful. Teferi Master of Time, another really good piece here. It works so well with Teferi's Tutelage. There is Teferi's Ageless Insight. I am going to build an entire deck just built around doing like a mill type of plan. Right now we're building the combo deck with Peer into the Abyss. But there is the other side of like Teferi's Ageless Insight, Teferi's Tutelage, and Teferi Master of Time. You get to draw 2 cards and discard a card every single time. Which then will mill them 4 times. If you have multiple of these out, it ends up milling like crazy. So there's a lot of really cool, fun stuff you can do with this. And so anyway, this is the deck that we have. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, maybe tweak it up as we go along, because I definitely just threw this together kind of quickly with here on chat or while we're live. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say this, and I have to say it. This event is sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. I'm using the VIP account that they gave me, 1 day each set. The day before the new set comes out, which is awesome, and I have 1.3 million gems, which I never get tired of saying that, like 20,000 mythic rare wild cards. I definitely don't have this typically, just so you guys know. That is definitely just because of the event here. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Yeah, so we do have Grim Tutor into this deck as well, a 1 of, and it's really good to have like it as an extra copy of whatever else you need. But at the same time, you want to try avoiding taking your entire turn just tutoring. If you could just instead have more of the copies of things we want, it's pretty nice. All right, well, we're up against aggro starting this off. Kept a fairly slow hand. I probably should have mulliganed this. We'll keep lands though. Peer into the Abyss. If we get to Teferi's Tutelage to help us kind of loot a little bit here, that could be nice. Oh, are they gonna have 3 Fervent Champions? Okay, well, we're gonna just... We can't technically concede. We shouldn't concede during this event. We're supposed to let people play through, even though people haven't been doing that for me. But that's what we're supposed to do. I was looking at... I keep track of the games that I've played and everything, so I can help with editing a little bit better later. Chandra's Pyroling is going to be really powerful. Yeah. Okay, if they're going to take forever... Alright, come on now. I'm totally fine conceding early there. That was ridiculous. Yeah, this is the biggest issue with this deck, though, is that we do have a lot of turn 2 plays. We have some like board wipe and stuff, but probably not enough. I don't know. A good chunk of our deck is removal. We didn't find any of it there, and I should have mulliganed for it, probably. Especially during events like this, if people are just trying to annoy you like that, it bugs me even more. It ain't fun. All right, up against Huey VIP. All right, we got the Tyrant Scorn. Keeping this. I'm going to try to play as many swamps over islands as we can because we have a lot more devotion to black. Oh, dang it. That was a misplay. All right, hold up the Tyrant Scorn. Through with Spatterol. Counter spells might also be a pretty nice thing to have here. Let's pass the turn. This could be like a flash deck. I'm fine taking 1 damage here. Alright, I actually want them to counter this so that we can get down like Teferi's Tutelage for next turn. Ooh, rewind. It feels like they may not have another counterspell. I mean, I'm going to throw out the Teferi's Tutelage here. This is our 3rd black source. What are we playing for the next turn? We can hold up Eliminate and Tyrant Scorn. Omnixilus is meh here. Doubling up the tutelage could be really nice, though. I think we drop the island. And mail them to Night Pack Ambusher. Yeah. Eliminate doesn't deal with that. Tyrant Scorn doesn't really deal with it either. Honestly, maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I should have gone for Heartless Act and Tyrant Scorn, because this... Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, Ritual of Soot also doesn't kill Night Pack Ambusher. Okay, Temple of Deceit. Another land to get to Omnixilus that does kill Night Pack Ambusher. So you keep it on top. They have another Night Pack Ambusher. That's pretty bad. I can bounce this still. So yeah, let's just pass the turn. Yeah, so if we can go kill something good here, so swing in, let's go ahead and... All right, eliminate the doggo. Down to 9. Giving him 2 cards to draw here, though, is so bad. has a mystical dispute, yeah. Down to 1. Yeah, they just did way too many good things. We did not. I am intrigued to see how powerful just playing multiple of these is, though. Just in a basic control deck. I don't think you'd have to play much more than just those to have a win con. And it's a 3-mana draw you a card, you know, loot type of effect. How far are we from up here into the abyss? Too far. All right, good game. It's gonna be Psychic Corrosion also takes up the 3 slot. Psychic Corrosion does the exact same effect but doesn't draw you a card. All right, we have Tyrant Scorn, we have Eliminate, we have Master of Time, which is sweet. We have a lot of tap lands, unfortunately. I am going to keep it. Yeah, we probably ought to be bringing in Heartless Act. I am going to play this out first, even though we have Underworld Dreams. So yeah, I think Eliminate is really powerful for the, what do they take here? Probably Master of Time? Underworld Dreams, okay. I think our best draw here is probably like Teferi's Tutelage. Man, my nose is so itchy. There we go. That's a lot of discard. Takes Teferi, yeah. That's our next best play for sure. If they don't play any creatures, we're gonna be in trouble here. Come on, deck. Consume? I haven't seen Consecrate Consume played in forever. I guess it kind of works well against the Mutate plan. Okay, there's Vito. Yeah, Eliminate. Oh, come on, deck. Give me lands. Or ways to draw them. How? That was 3 agonizing remorses. Come on. All right. I was tempted to bounce it back to its own hand for a little bit there, just to slow him down a little bit longer. We still have like Ritual to hit it as well. For the love. Okay, how many cards have we drawn? 14. We have 26 lands in the deck. We've only found 3 from 14 cards. There we go. Yeah, I think we keep more lands. We need to get to Peer into the Abyss. Now we have Ritual sit online for another Vito play. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Agonizing Remorses so far today. It's been annoying. Eliminate on top. That is another answer for Vito if it comes back again. We also have Ashiok for the next turn, and I think we're looking for more lands to get to our combo pieces. Because we do have Underworld Dreams and Peer into the Abyss. We have all the pieces here. So we're not that far. Let's just kill Vito. Good job. You got us for 2. Nice one. I guess they probably think we're not going to be playing anything else out. So we can get out Underworld Dreams now and play Ashiok. Well, they already know we have Ashiok, so let's just get the value out of it. It is the better card here. We don't get... There is a chance we could have gone for Peer into the Abyss for the next turn, but I think that's the better play. Yeah, we vetoed the veto. That's right. Got him. Alright, so I mean this deck does have things it can do that are good. It does get up to it. I do think that the mono black version is probably the better way to play Peer into the Abyss. Still. But it is fun to be able to have all the combos in one deck, you know? And I'm honestly, you can legitimately win a game just with Teferi's Tutelage and some control. The Eliminate works really well because you can at least kill Planeswalkers with as well. I think we need to take out the Tyrant Scorn for maybe like Brazen Borrower. Alright, keep this for the Tome. No removal though. Tome into Underworld Dreams. Pass the turn. We also get a Scry off of this without having to pay anything. That's not looking too great right now, so that's good. Oh, dang it, I put the stop too late, I guess. Alright, go Underworld Dreams. Pass the turn. Obnixilus and this will be pretty nice, especially if they're stuck on lands. Ooh, man, this is beautiful. We do need more lands to get to Peer into the Abyss, but I think that we can kind of find them along the way. We have another few turns before we need to find it. What else are we looking for here? Like a Teferi Master of Time is probably like our best play. I could also draw a card if I don't want anything else to do here, so I think we just let it draw. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, because now we can hold up Eliminate and draw a card here with this. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to use Mastermind's Tomb. It's interesting. Alright, we're going to lose Peer into the Abyss, probably. Obnixilus is a good thing for them to hit here, too, though. Alright, draw a card. Another Eliminate. Go ahead and draw Teferi's Tutelage. Drop in Eliminate. No clue what they're trying to do here. Let's go Fable Passage just in case we want to hold up the draw card here. Pass the turn. Oh, they can so they're playing the discard deck that way. Okay. Alright, I see what's going on here. I see what's happening here. We are going to draw a card in response to the plus up.
Is an opportunity to increase my influence.
Just to see what else we would like to hit here. Gain some life. Make a mill. Discard a... We really don't need that much blue mana. And so I guess we drop Watery Grave. Actually, how close are we to this? 2 untapped lands might be pretty nice. I guess Temple of Deceit into Swamp. So yeah, discard the Watery Grave. That's fine. The Eliminate does not kill Liliana, unfortunately. Alright, Temple of Deceit. We're looking for probably another Peer to Abyss just in case they have discard here. So Underworld Dreams number 2. Pass the turn. They're probably going to be playing something like Burglar Rat as well. Okay, discard. We'll get rid of the Eliminate.
We're doing things.
So we have the combo next turn. Rankle, making us discard another card. Please give us an untapped land. Please, oh please. Oh, you rude little bird. And we did get the untapped land. Oh man, that was annoying. The -7 here is going to be so brutal if we don't get to it. Yeah, that was just insanely poor running. Antonius, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Oh, you come on. Oh, okay, that was a draw from Rankle. Gotcha. I'm actually fine with that.
You think too much.
There we go. All right, this is a thing that's not too shabby. We can phase out the Rankle on their turn as well.
Let's make this quick.
We do have to discard this card, but we're starting to mill them a little bit more. The Liliana is a little bit annoying to get to just the -7. -3 means Burglar Rat kills here as well. Okay, we take 3 down to 11.
I don't care about your plans.
Where are they attacking? All right, both there. Phase out Wrinkle. Down to 10. We get to start drawing cards and actually keeping stuff in hand. That's nice. We will play this first, draw a card with it, and then tick up onto Fairy. Okay, that's something good to discard. Come on. Come on, come on. We could hit a Tyrant Scorn, so pass turn, take 2 more down to 6. Okay, swings in at face. Yeah, we draw now. Ah, where's the Tyrant Scorn? All right, so discard here. Cycle. Oh, okay. I mean, they're gonna make us discard it anyway. I mean, it's all just a matter of luck with this. Teferi's tutelage just with this Teferi though is busted. It's really, really good. Down to 3.
My way.
What are they at? All right, Omnixilus. Let him draw 2 cards. All right, there we go. That's what we needed. Omnixilus, go.
Unfortunately for you, we meet
Real
in
quick, let's
battle.
go ahead and draw a card first. Another Teferi's Tutelage. All right, so destroy this. They draw 2 cards. They take 4, and then they're going to draw a card, take 2 more. So we got them with the Underworld Dreams as is. We yeah, so we should have them here. We are giving them 2 cards to draw. They could also go like Castle Locthwain right now to try to find something else. And like, I'm not sure if they have a way to deal 3 points of damage. I doubt it at instant speed in black. Dude, this is such an interesting game. Yeah, draw some cards, take 4. Oh, I forgot about Omnixilus. That's lethal, huh?
I am your enemy.
Lethal already gave it to him. Yes! All right, sweet. Oh, that is good. Yeah, I wish the fairy targeted player. This is part of the issue going on a dual game plan. Is that like you usually want to be playing for damage or for milling them. I don't know. It's fun. We're going to try to play Peer into the Abyss. That is the whole game plan. And we were so close in that game. They just barely got us to discard it. I can post a stick on Aether Hub after the fact. I probably will do it later on though, because I'm trying to just get through playing decks and stuff right now. I want to keep playing Magic, you know. It's just so fun. Huh, what is going on? Well, let's try to exit the game and come back in. That should work. We got another one on the way. I'm really excited. We have a girl coming in 6 weeks right now, 5 weeks, 5.5, something like that. We're just a little bit, you know, on our toes about all that. We're very, very excited. We can definitely do a draft here soon as well. All right, looks like that's actually working now. We're thinking of the name Ember, E-M-B-E-R, Ember Lee Johnston. I think it'll be good. Am I able to stream full time? So I have a part-time job editing for somebody else, but I'm making more right now from my channel than that, and so I'm kind of full-time with this, with YouTube and everything, but kind of not at the same time. We got a mulligan, I think. All right, this I think we keep, and we drop the Underworld Dreams. It is a combo piece. We have to look at all of our stuff as combo pieces rather than like that we're going to be trying to actually have that be the way we win right now. And so I want to have combo pieces in hand, but we have to be able to get to them. Teferi is a great way to actually get to other combo pieces, and it's more interaction. And so interaction first, and then find combo pieces once we actually get to 7 mana. I do think that going into like green or something like that and having a ramp plan with this might be the better play, with like Chromatic Lantern or something as well. Ashiok. Against Uro, this can be pretty nice. We'll go ahead and keep it. Why not? We have a boy right now, a little boy that's about to turn 2, and then our little girl coming soon. Go ahead and grow spiral. It's fine. Oxmakeet, thanks so much for the follow, and for attack as well. Yeah, thank you guys so much for everyone for the follows. I've had like 150 followers today. We've had a bunch of subs. Really appreciate it. It's been awesome. I love pre-release events. They're just fun. Get everyone hyped for the same stuff. His name is Ammon. We have rituals to get to if there is stuff. Like Heartscorn is nice, but I think if we just start going off with the Ashiok plan, start milling them, get rid of an Uro, that's good. The first one there. It's like this.
In this land, we are all connected. The land fights for us.
Using the Fable passage, that is an interesting decision.
But you're too real for me.
That would be great. Hitting a land. Oh, I guess Fable passage doesn't work with Ashiok, does it? Right. Alright, let's pass the turn. We can Tyrant Scorn in response to them swinging 1 at Ashiok. Yeah, Ammon and Ember will be my kids' names. Yeah, that's it. Another Field Passage.
The land shall conquer you.
Swinging both there. All right, well, we'll go ahead and... Ritual Soot's going to be pretty nice here as well. I guess we can hold off. See if they actually crack these and lose them anyway. Okay, plays Uro. We're gonna bounce in response. I'll let you play it again. Yeah, they're kind of at a weird place with these guys now, this Field Passage. I can't really target them because they can just sack in response, so we don't get any value. Ritual of Soot kind of helps a bit, where we can force it to happen right away. Finally hitting land is nice. No. Pass the turn. I'm fine taking 6 here. The biggest issue is Nissa here. I think what we need to do is we need to take out Tyrant Scorn and put in Murderous Rider into the deck.
Harness the elements.
Yeah, Ritual doesn't do a ton here. We can try to dig into our pieces. They become indestructible after this one, so I guess we go for Ritual Soot. It forces them to use the +1 another time, which they can do just fine. Yeah. Yeah, this is finally coming to Mac. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I mean, not that I have a Mac. I used to use a MacBook Pro like all throughout college. I had one for like 10 years, and that's the great thing about MacBook Pros. They last like 10 years. That's one of the great things about them. Whoa!
I shall listen.
They must have another Nissa. Is that better than just ticking up? I guess so. On iPad, yeah.
Rise, my elemental friend.
All right, this game is probably over. I'm kind of bummed because you didn't really get to do the full combo. But I'm kind of wanting to move on to some other stuff while we are still playing Magic, you know. Down to 11. All right, Teferi's tutelage. Pass the turn. How do I feel about the ban cards? I think they chose the right ones. Those are the two that I had said needed to be done. So I mean, like, I'm just saying I totally nailed it. But yeah, so I think they chose the right ones overall. All right, Tyrant's Horn can bounce these. They are indestructible, but we can still bounce lands. So I mean, we can stick around for another little while. They are down to 25 cards left in the library. We have Eliminate for Uro. We have a few things that we can do. Down to 8. So we need to hit a land here. I can go for Teferi. All right, we got the land. All right, so Teferi. They have counterspell. Discontinuity. All right, kill Uro real quick. We lose Teferi. I hate that this is also a counterspell. It's so good. It's such a 6 mana counterspell. Do all the different things. We do get to survive another turn here. Kind of.
Nature's true power.
Another Nissa. All right, that's game. Good game.
That which cannot protect itself. The land shall conquer you.
Well, oh well. When you bring all the forests out of your deck, you have a much higher chance of hitting good things. And then, yeah, so we're trying to do something very, very janky with this deck. And we never actually even got to play Peer into the Abyss. And I think that's part of the issue with this deck is we had one time where we were like playing it the next turn and it got discarded from our hand. Which is kind of frustrating. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because I only get access to this for one day. We're going to play more Peer into the Abyss decks in the future. I think the mono black version is a little bit better. I think there's a few different places to do it. I think you have to be ramping and just not just hoping to not be losing by turn 7 in this format. Standard is just so aggro right now. It's a very even the ramp decks are ramping and playing things on turn 5 and everything like that and trying to win. You know, so it's like I think that you just need to be able to do this combo a lot earlier. So overall, I think that's what I think about the deck. It's a fun deck. It's super awesome. I really like the other version that I have here as well. So I'll try to post both of these up here. This one's on my deck list stuff. I'll go ahead and get this one up right now as well, and then we're going to be moving on to some other stuff.